Alright, it's House of the Dragon time. It's House of the Dragon time. Oh, Eric and Eric are dead. Oh. I like that it changes. I thought it was going to give us more hints to what's going on this episode.
Well enough for killing Blackwood.
Is he in trouble?
Put the boundary stones back. This is our land.
I don't know whose side I'm on yet. I want to say yellow because we started out with them.
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
I don't think you guys need to fight about this.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh boy. He lost. Our yellow lost. This can't, this something else happened. This couldn't just be them, what, 8 boys? This is more than 8 bodies. How much time has passed? Is this Harrenhal? Wasn't Daemon going to Harrenhal?
He is the basest of villains. He sullies the grave of his brother.
I am glad that they're buried together. They would want that.
And what of those who sent him?
She can fault them. If she knew it was Criston Cole that sent them, she'd be so pissed. I just realized myself that Criston Cole got the Erics killed, and I am so pissed even more at him.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
If they usurped my throne.
That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemon killed Luke?
Yeah, a lot has already happened.
Or when Luke took Aemon's eye? There may be another way.
A lot of things would have turned out differently if the king never married Alicent, and if he ended up marrying Lena. And I know Lena was small baby, small child. But if he went that route, I feel like a lot of this drama would have been avoided.
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
Yeah, she's gonna be going to war with her brother.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons. I do not believe she wants it.
What she did
It is not her but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
she permitted it.
Do you actually believe that?
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Come on, Rhaenyra.
Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
Yeah, bro, what have you gotten yourself into? You're now Hand of the King.
They'll be waiting.
Is that part of his Hand of the King outfit, the, like, ornamental hands all around his thing? That's cool. So he gets to still be King's Guard and Hand of the King. That's a lot of responsibility for one douchebag.
Good morrow, your grace.
Good morrow.
My lords, forgive my lateness.
Important business, no doubt.
You've appointed new knights? Sir Alric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge.
He failed because the scheme was rash,
We cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
as now it surely will.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods.
Oh, so it wasn't even like a battle that they condoned. It was just the people getting up in arms.
The Blackwoods and the Brackens have feuded for centuries. This is nothing more than an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war.
I call it war. And so will Dragonstone.
We send a raven to Lord Tully.
Okay.
Tully is a flaccid old fool who couldn't control his cock and a cunny. Your brother Darren's dragon nears fighting age. Call on them to suppress the Riverland.
I want to see Darren. I don't even know who this mystery child is. I don't remember him. But I also want to see his dragon because it says it's near fighting age. Is it small? Like, how big?
The Riverlands are the key to the war.
Isn't that what Aegon said
The
too?
Riverlands.
Amen.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
I will enlist the Brackens and take Harrenhal.
If he tries to take Harrenhal, he's going to be Daemon because that's where Daemon's heading.
So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet.
The gods favor the bold.
They did not favor Sir Eric.
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
Vhagar will remain here.
To war, then.
To war! So Aemon's going without his dragon?
I was told you turned back from your ship to bring warning.
Yeah.
I was not believed at first.
You saved my life.
I would think you would wish to reward me.
Oh, that outfit, Rhaenyra's outfit.
A place at your court.
Do we trust her?
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it. I'm not often surprised.
One turn for another, then.
She's trusting Rhaenyra when she didn't think she could. So I guess maybe we should trust her.
That is worth more than gold to you now.
What is my worth to you?
I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. I know the struggles of the small folk of King's Landing. They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. One of you has shown yourself to be merciful. Are they always like this?
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon.
Maybe he's lonely.
I just feel like something in these dragons would know that Laenor's not dead and the dragon could find him. I always thought Dany's dragons could find her no matter where she was. So in this, I thought that since he's not dead, his dragon would just go find him.
The Red Keep is in disarray. You must take the little ones further. To Pentos, I think.
Oh, we're sending her away with the babies.
I'm sorry to put this upon you. Rhaenyra, I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
Oh, wow.
Teach them, train them, guard them.
She's asking a lot of her, and she's trusting her a lot.
I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon.
Make this sacrifice willingly.
Your Grace.
Her mom's dead. Her dad sucks and he's gone. She doesn't have her own dragon. The boy that she was supposed to marry is dead now. And she's being sent away to become the mother of her brothers. She's just getting the shit end of the stick. I'm nervous. He's been like up on his guard so long that I'm just waiting for someone to pop out. It hasn't happened yet. There were people here when he was flying his dragon down. Yeah? Okay, there's everyone that's left.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
These chairs look rugged. You can't move those back and forth. If you're too big for that chair, then you're not getting in it.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen. I swear this by the old gods and the new.
Don't look at her, you already have a wife.
Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
And what of your lord, Larys Strong?
Boo!
He's a scourge upon this castle and this family.
Yeah.
My nephew perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
I'd only assumed that as consul.
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
He's grasping for power.
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms.
It is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair.
We must bring it into a state of repair.
Do you have money for that?
Even if we possess the coin, my prince.
There are 40,000 swords in the Riverlands. Only Harrenhal is of a size enough to garrison them.
Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
The answer to that is lost in time. Sin begets sin.
Someone takes an eye, someone takes a kid's life, someone takes another kid's life, and then no one knows why it started.
Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
When you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
It's a big chair, made of swords.
All right, Daemon, no need to get sassy. The green does look good in their outfits or uniforms. That touch of green is real nice. In the green and the gold? Come on.
Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
I'm glad we're together, even briefly. So, Criston, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain High?
Oh, you have a brother?
Sir Criston, 3 long months on the road to find my Lord Father, who served 3 kings faithfully, unseated as Hand of the King. What a giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on you.
I'm excited to get to know her brother.
Egwene has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
I want to know what type of man he is. Is he going to be like Otto?
Sister.
May the Seven guide you. Good night.
She grant her favor, that her Lord Commander may go into battle with her blessings. Your Grace.
I feel like if your brother didn't know you were him, he probably knows now. Have they ever mentioned Alicent has a brother before now? I like how these new characters just pop up. Her brother, Daemon.
Still no sightings.
Then we must seize the hour and act before our enemy does. How fares Prince Daemon with our army?
He's there.
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Then we must press what advantage we do have. Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction.
Yeah.
We will secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone.
You have never been so exposed.
He proposed to conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Rhaenyra's counsel is wayward. She has a hard task. I must hope she will rise to it. I bade farewell to Rhaena before I returned.
I wish her well.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaena were named heir to Driftmark.
Yeah.
Rhaena, Lord of the Tides.
Rhaena would fucking love that. She would throw herself into it. She has nothing else.
Then we must see our way forward in time.
We are at war, Corlys.
I am a good sailor.
You already almost died once and someone had to pull you from the sea. What if someone's not there to pull you again? You have to have your next in line. Joffrey's cool and all, but I think it should be Rhaena. I feel like she would throw herself into learning the sea and learning the ships. Her brother's in that little page.
Stormcloud and Tyraxes are...
Oh, they're little dragons. They're not her brothers.
Go safely, sister.
Far away from any danger.
We each do what we can. Here, I think, is some consolation.
These eggs are even more fragile, but should all come to ruin here.
That'll be all that's left.
You will bear our hope for the future.
She's giving you all the kids.
Your Grace.
Her kids, the baby dragons. She is just loading you up with all the children's. Oh. Oh. You just got so much responsibility put on you. Are we gonna be like in full war next episode? Because I think there's like a whole nother season. How long is war gonna last? Is there more after the war? Is there more than one war? I don't know.
People die all the time, especially babes. That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
Probably, yeah.
You have as much claim to grief as anyone.
That's also true.
I forgive you.
What?
She's like, what do I have to be forgiven for?
I said that I forgive you.
That's good. I kind of was wondering if Alicent thought that her daughter blamed her because Sir Criston Cole was in bed with her instead of watching to make sure nobody was creeping about the castle.
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war. It would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain.
We all hate him.
What exquisite armor. Small imposition before you depart, then, Your Grace.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna depart.
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemon at her side.
Wow! I would think he would want him to leave so Alicent would rule and then he could whisper into Alicent's ear.
Weeds, unless they are tended.
Tend to them, then.
You are giving him right to just go kill people that you don't even know exist. He's just gonna go pick random people. You don't even know people in the streets are saying these things. Larrish is a liar.
Always said he had no use for a master of whisperers.
But he's not his father.
I find myself wanting for one.
Shit.
I should be glad of your talents.
You are so easily manipulated, Aegon.
You honor me, Your Grace.
Now I know why he wanted Aegon to stay here. Because it's getting harder for him to whisper into Alicent's ear. And he's ready to listen right up.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Mayhaps.
It does seem wise on reflection.
You could come out with us, my king. You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace. Yes, Your Grace.
If he ever found out what Criston Cole was doing while his baby was being killed.
Not sure I'm much for talking.
So what information does he have?
One for the flagon, one for yourself. There's a good girl, eh?
She was from the first season. She's the one that Aegon raped.
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys.
Could cost me my head. You are saying you're a Targaryen?
And isn't Larys out there looking for people to cut heads off of that are whispering things in the streets?
I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Bastard brother to Prince Daemon.
And the late King Viserys.
Do we believe him?
Men would take my head for it.
How come he hasn't gone to Rhaenyra, then?
The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
Shh! Oh my gosh, he just said that so loudly when everything went fucking quiet.
All hail the king!
All hail the king! All hail the king!
Drinks for all!
Alright, he doesn't look like he's in a killing mood. You! Keep your fucking mouth shut, my guy.
No.
Same. Nope, I wasn't expecting that. Even though I know we're in a brothel, I just wasn't expecting... Oh! Oh boy! Oh my gosh!
Aemon the Fierce! You have come so far!
I kind of feel a little bad for Aemon right now.
To lie with your very first.
This is Aemon's time to be coddled.
Such is the matter.
Go away! He can't even reach over and smack him either because it's assaulting the king.
Oh, Hans!
Your squire is welcome to her.
That was a lot of dong in one scene. Alright, on to the next scene. Is that Alicent's letter? I don't even know what Alicent could have wrote in there. I know she feels bad for her son dying. It's not like whatever happened can be fixed.
Tywin! Out! Tywin, our company has come back.
Which is why we make for the bull. A tavern, but I assure you my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort.
I assume Criston Cole would have more power, but he is just talking like he doesn't. Is there a dragon?
We're exposed.
What?
Bela wouldn't attack though, right? She wasn't told to attack. Just a glint of their armor. I didn't think she'd attack. I didn't think she was told to I mean, she was not told to attack. She was told to stay high and to be careful. I don't want to lose Alicent's brother right now. Her dragon is really pretty. I like the color of it. He's terrified. I mean, I would be too. It's a dragon. You can't fight it.
I'm in your dead.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And no fucking inns.
Taking back power.
Sir Criston Cole. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
The ravens confirm it, Your Grace.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace.
The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree.
I have heard your arguments.
All right.
and we'll consider them.
If we're gonna attack, it needs to be soon. We need some coin so this can be repaired. That's weird. Is that girl we saw earlier? Oh no, this is a blonde.
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Is that baby Rhaenyra?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Is he hallucinating right now? Oh my gosh! Oh my fucking gosh. Rhaenyra, cleaning up your mistakes. He's in the Godswood? How did he get there? How much has he been hallucinating?
You will die in this place.
Is she like Helena? She can see things? Or is she just really creepy and saying rude things to him right now?
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower? I would speak with her.
Killing her would be easier.
War can be averted. It is my duty to avert it.
I can have a message brought to her.
She would not agree to it. I must see her. Face to face.
That's also extremely dangerous, and I don't know how they're gonna manage that.
There are fishing boats aplenty in the bay.
But if I'm recognized?
Yeah.
You may be surprised to learn it, but most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen. There is one place Alicent goes. Outside the castle walls.
This is so fucking dangerous. And it's also dangerous for Alicent. What would Aemon do if he ever found out Alicent met Rhaenyra in secret? Obviously it's gonna work out better for her, but this just seems like as dumb as a plan as sending Eric to kill her. Alicent could easily just raise the alarm, and Rhaenyra is trusting the friendship that she used to have with Alicent.
If you want to watch this and other shows and movies unedited, full length, they're over on my Patreon. You can go watch them. Want to pick a movie for me to watch? Want to vote and polls to decide what I watch next and watch some requested movies with me? You can do that.
It's really pretty with all the wax and everything melted on the table. If I was Alicent, I would think I was hallucinating. I would not think Rhaenyra would be there, like, would actually show up. Oh my gosh. Shh.
No, no. I must speak with you.
This is terrifying.
If I could cry out.
I know.
Your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain.
I know.
But not before I killed you.
Yeah.
And then what?
They'll both be dead. And your son would still be ruler.
We watched the tourney together, you and I. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight. I know you do not have that desire within you.
Just as she doesn't.
So you've come to surrender, then? I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace.
What type of path?
There are no terms now.
I don't want war, but I don't know how this can go other than actual war.
No crime I could never have imagined you. The trespass was not mine.
Yeah.
I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son and usurping my rightful inheritance. I saw the king that night. He had affirmed my right to the throne. You lie.
She doesn't lie. She just doesn't really understand what she heard.
Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind.
That's the shitty thing is Alicent truly believes that he did change his mind because she doesn't understand what she heard.
I have been at times unkind, but never untrue. What did he say at the end? It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised. What? It's a story he once told. About Aegon the Conqueror. The Conqueror.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah, not Aegon the dumbass. I mean, not Aegon your son. I love Aegon, but he's a dumbass. But he's a kid! He shouldn't be king! He's supposed to be a dumbass.
You must go before you are discovered. There's been a mistake. There's been no mistake. Please. You can prevent this, Alicent.
I honestly don't know what Alicent could do at this point. Do you think she's just gonna go tell Aegon, oops, sorry, you know, it wasn't you that that he was talking about? It wouldn't do anything anyway. No one would care. No one would listen to her. Aegon still sits the throne right now. There's no stopping this fucking train.
You know what Aemond is? It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alicent.
It really is. Even if Aegon relinquished the throne, could he? I love this show so much. But now I am thinking, it has me thinking, when did this start? And I honestly think things went bad for the House of the Dragon as soon as Viserys married Alicent. If he married Laena, I think things would have turned out very, very differently. This sucks. I like Alicent. Rhaenyra's supposed to be queen. Rhaenyra's supposed to be queen. This is so... What do you say? What do you do? There's literally no stopping this. There hasn't been any stopping this in years for them. Alright, so we're gonna pass Viserys marrying Alicent and say that's fine. What was the next thing that divided them? And I guess you could say it was the eye thing, but I don't think that's actually even a big deal at all. I think the next thing was Viserys dying, Alicent misunderstanding the information. Once that came out of her mouth, there's no putting that back in the box. Aegon thinks he's supposed to be king. They said it to the freaking kingdom, so it's like, there's no stopping it. There's only war. This only leads to war. That's so upsetting. Are they all gonna die? Like, I assume some of them could live, right? Right? I don't know, because it's like, I don't want them all to die, but anyone that could have any type of claim to the throne would need to die. Aemond, Aegon, Daemon, Rhaenyra's two blonde boys, Jacaerys, the little tiny strong boy, the little brown-haired strong boy, they would all need to die. Rhaenyra would need to die. Daemon would have to die. This new dude in the bar that's like, I'm Viserys and Daemon's half-brother, he would need to die. Baela and Rhaena, they might be safe, but I'm sure they would wipe them out anyway. Everyone would have to fucking die. Helena or her children. Everyone's gonna die in this show. Thank you guys so much for watching this show with me. Bye!